Good with your boy. Okay. I did want to say something yesterday, but I didn't make a video, so I was like, I'm gonna probably remember it today, but I think I didn't. So bummer. I'm trolling. But yeah, site setup. I'm gonna honestly make more site setups, like I said earlier, but it's gonna be on like the bad spots mainly, or like the spots that's not like used a lot. But I was watching Stompton yesterday, and they were playing, what map was it? I think it was theme park. No, they were playing Oregon. They were playing church and kitchen. And then they had the hatch open from attic, and he was playing Goyo, so he was up there for a little bit. He dropped down. They had Castle and some other people. But just to say that, only because I felt like that wasn't really a side setup. It was just like an obvious pick. You know what I'm saying? Like, of course pick Castle, of course pick Goyo. So it was kind of obvious, but then again, it was like, it wasn't really like a site setup in a way that other people might see the potential in it. So me being me at that time, I didn't really pick Oregon. So yeah, I'm gonna probably see today if I can do something with those. But yeah, so I was like, interesting. So like, yeah, it was kind of interesting, you know, because like normally when you pick a map that's closer to like the main entrance, it's really easy to lose. Like it's really easy to like, you know, get killed. So I was like, let me see what I could do with that. But yeah, anyways, that's besides the point. I've been watching Spoit more, I'm not gonna lie. I watched his wager, like a 2v2 wager the other day. I watched today he had dropped a video on Stompton on why G2 needs him, something like that. I'm gonna watch that later on. I watched, it was another video I watched. He was playing rank with like the best UK players, something like that. But yeah, honestly, like I'm gonna try to get into sport more because bro goated. So honestly, on my list is like the people that I actually look at as of right now on YouTube wise is Spoy, Stompton, Skittles, Uzi, and To Kill. I already watched To Kill, so you know, yeah. And it's another person I watch that's Japanese, and he does like, he's a coach. So I haven't really watched the videos yet because I've been like, you know, backtracking, you know, procrastinating on YouTube itself, just trying to get myself right into the field. But yeah, yeah. Honestly, this is my setup for this part of this map. And you even wonder, why the hell there's so many holes? Why the hell do I have this big ass hole? You know, I mean, honestly, it speaks for itself. It's like, let's just say they drop hatch, right? And then, wait, hold on. Especially these OV blockers. These OV blockers are so well. Not only every time I'm doing something, there's always somebody calling or some bullshit, bro. Anyways, so these OV blockers are really good only because it's like, bro, if a drone ever tries to drone you on that peak, they can't get you, bro. They can't get you at all. So, you know, it's like, it's nothing really much to say like, oh, those are trash OV blockers. They're really not trash, you know what I'm saying? So if you want to peek through that, if you want to peek off that bomb, and then you scope really right into like shower area, bro, that's an easy peek. That's an easy one tap, you know what I'm saying? And it's really, it gets you off guard. In this side particular, I was like, if they go Maverick, you're fucked. I'm not gonna lie. So I was like, let me not put so much util on that side. So like, let's say they go Maverick, right? And they throw a grenade through the window. Those two ADSs are gonna catch it, you know? So honestly, yeah. Okay, for mute, I do want to speak on mute. You don't really have to use mute to get the walls, but then again, there's no other operator that can probably get the walls, you know, like mute. So I'll probably say like, you know, a bandit, a Kaede, but Mute. I say mute because not only he can like, you know, be versatile, but also like he can honestly get the drone holes, you know what I'm saying? So like for someone like Twitch, that's so small, but she makes a big difference. So it's like, I don't want Twitch to come inside the building and, you know, take every util off the fucking map, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, why not just use mute? But there's two ways to use mute, honestly. I think I've used two mute jammers. So mute, he's going to play showers, and you're gonna have someone upstairs watching the hatch. But mute is going to play showers. I say showers because honestly, it's gonna be an easy push enough that if they do want to get the storage wall, it's going to be really easy because it's the head hose, it's the staircase, and it's that bit of that hallway area on the double door. So it's like, you know, if they take that, you know, it's GG's only because it's only to watch Crossfire, literally. And then you have the window in sight in itself that can watch double door. But then again, if they take that hallway, it's GG's because once again, it's just hold and wait, literally. Because like, you have to cross in order for you to actually get into sight, you know? So it's like, there's really no need for you to not play in sight, which is really not, but once again, you have to play outside of sight. And that's a big thing I want to push on, like, for anybody else, or any other people, is like to extend sight. Like, I mean, okay, I'll say this. To extend sight is not really much as you have to reinforce every freaking thing and like make it fortified. It's just the fact that you would be able to play off sight and be okay going around back and forth. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you don't want to like play off sight and then you have nowhere to go. So it's like, at least like have like a head hole, a rotation, something that can help you play off sight. It's not always have to be reinforcements or barricades. Well, barricades are important, yeah, but reinforce, nah, because reinforce is honestly like for the main site itself, not for you to play off site and then reinforce off site and then play that as your, you know, cover. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, don't really rely on reinforcements when it comes to playing off site. This mirror, do not put this mirror here in that window right there. And I was saying earlier for Jaeger, if they go Maverick and like you put this mirror here, they can like, they don't have to like, okay, Momo Jumbo, they ain't gonna burn it, but I feel like it's gonna be much like a 2-minute drill on that one mirror, because it's like, bro, they can honestly just, you know, burn the ADSs or have someone from this window here and shoot the mirror off. And you can't really hide the mirror, so it's like, it's kind of difficult, you know what I'm saying? And then, yeah, you know, it's like, I don't want to put too much pressure on one side, because all that pressure can always make the team go somewhere else, and then you have no pressure, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, this mirror is pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. I like it. You should like it, but yeah. There's another display I want to use for mirror, but it's not excuse me, it's not different, but it's something like, it wouldn't make sense until you actually be in a situation where it's gonna play out in your hand, you know what I'm saying? So you may wonder, why do I have the reinforce on the other side of the wall, and why am I not putting it in the middle of the wall, the mirror? Only because you can't really get a glimpse of what's coming through in and out of the room, only if you lean, or only if you like really look. Like, you know, like the mirror can go like all the way to the left or to the right or in the middle directly. The mirror is not gonna really be fit enough to be on any left side or right side. It's just gonna be you and the wall. Literally you in the wall. That is that. So it's like, it's pretty useless to put the mirror there, you know what I'm saying? So that's why I have the reinforced wall on the opposite side to, you know, to remind myself and you guys not to put the mirror right there, because if you do, it's just you in the wall. Literally. So it's like, you can't really see much. And then let's just say an attacker is pushing this. Scary enough, the mirror is gonna actually scare that person, because it's like, you can't do much, because it's like, you never know if they're there or not, you know what I'm saying? But let's just say you don't put it there, which is okay. You could put both of the mirrors in sight, which is why I have the wall open under the hatch. So let's just say they do want to, like, the thing is, for most site setups, most people be like, oh, I can easily do this, do that, do this, do that. But when you're actually in the moment and people are actually good, you won't able to do this and that, because it's like, you may think, this site looks so easy to push, but reality is really not easy to push. You know what I'm saying? Minus the maestro. But then again, it's like, if this mirror is good enough, you will honestly get cooked by this mirror, because it's like, bro, I can literally see you down the hallway. The moment you come in this room, I can see you right through the hole. And then let's say, and then let's just say you drop hatch. When you drop hatch, I'm on your ass. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, I'm on you. You know what I mean? And not even the hatch or mirror or maestro, just the Jaeger in general. If you have a good Jaeger on that bomb, and you have the OV blockers perfectly blinding the drones, you would never know someone was there until someone dies or until that drone gets through that OV blocker. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, that alone really shows, like, okay, it's not just the fact that the site looks stupid, it's just the fact that you can't do much until you actually get information. And like I said, if you have a mirror here, it's just you in the fucking wall. That is it. You know what I'm saying? And then let's just say you do make a play out of it. It's too much points to actually get killed from. You know what I'm saying? Versus just you getting fragged out or just shot. You know what I'm saying? You have the staircase, you have the hallway, you have the window, you have the wall, you have above you. You know what I'm saying? So all these things can counter that one singular mirror if you put it in the middle of the wall. And also you can use sound cue, shoot the floor, throw a C4 through the hole, easy kill, you know what I'm saying, on that door, you know? But it's like, you don't want to make it too easy for the attackers to push that, because when it's too easy, it's easy wins, you know? So it's like, how can I say this? Don't make it so, like, my biggest motto about any device, any defense setup is be comfortable. You know, being comfortable is not reinforce everything, castle everything off. Being comfortable is like, you're able to move, you're able to run, you're able to not have to worry about if someone already inside. You know what I'm saying? Because don't get me wrong, the worst site setups don't come from losses. They come from people already inside the building and already inside the site in itself. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, why is this rotate here? And then you have enemies already walking in. That's not comfortable. That's uncomfortable. You know what I'm saying? That's like someone roaming and then they come back to the site and they get killed from a guy inside. Like, what's like, my team is inside site. Why are you inside site? Not dead, I'm dying by you. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, just be comfortable, bro, honestly. But this is a player who's going to be watching me play Showers, which is Frost, you know? And Frost was the only operator I can honestly use that can use for sound cue. I mean, let's just say, yeah, they can probably shoot the Frost map, but in order to get inside the building, they have to shoot. So once they're shooting, you already know where they're coming from. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I mean, it's very easy to counter Frost, but for some people who don't like to drone, people who don't like to fucking look around, people who don't like to honestly use their awareness, it's gonna cost them. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, you don't really have to like make it a big deal to get a Frost kill, but it's just the fact that it's to watch upstairs. That is that, you know what I'm saying? So I'm not saying you might not get a Frost mat kill. You probably will, but the whole idea is just to watch upstairs. That is that, you know? Yeah, like I said like way back, I'm gonna try to honestly put like bans in my videos, like, and not just say it, because sometimes I do forget. I do kind of ban the same people, but it's like, you know, for certain maps, the same people are actually good, you know? So it's like, I don't know, but that means more edits. I mean, yeah, more edit. So it's like, I'll probably add like, you know, who to ban on certain maps, you know? But yeah, for this map, I would say ban Ram. I would say Fuse, because Fuse would be a big factor in this. But like, only with Ram, I feel like Fuse is like, you never know. Like, at most, you probably might, you know, destroy like a mirror, like a black mirror, a Frost man, or some like Maestro cam. But like with Ram, it's actually you driving out the players, because like they can't Like, once the floor is open, it's open. Like, there's no more going back to it. You know what I'm saying? But with Fuse, you can fuse all day you want to, but the moment it's done, it's done. You know what I'm saying? You can always go back to it. But, like always, have fun. GG's.